So you've probably used AI to write an email, maybe even to plan a trip, right? But what if its most important job isn't about making us more productive, but about making us more human? Today, we're going to dive into how AI can be a really powerful tool, not just to get more done, but to forge deeper, more meaningful connections in our lives and in our communities.
It's the huge paradox of our time, isn't it? I mean, we've all got 1,000 friends online, but trying to coordinate a simple dinner with just 3 of them, it can feel like mission impossible. We are constantly in touch through our screens, but that feeling of real, genuine connection, sometimes it feels just out of reach.
So here's our game plan. First, we're going to explore the pretty surprising ways AI is sparking new social connections. Then, we have to talk about the hidden costs, and they might not be what you think. After that, I'm going to share a simple framework to help you navigate this new world. And we'll wrap it all up with some practical AI life hacks you can start using like today. Okay, let's jump right into this first part, the promise. It turns out AI can be a surprisingly good icebreaker, helping us get past those awkward silences and connect more easily, whether that's in dating, at work, or even just in our own neighborhoods. Just think about online dating for a second. Staring at that blanking cursor in a blank message box, it can be seriously intimidating. And as this research shows, a massive 72% of people are more likely to consider someone who sends an actual message with their like. So yeah, just clicking a button, it's not cutting it. That first message really matters.
So what do you do?
Well, apps like Hinge are tackling this head-on. They've built an AI tool that actually analyzes a person's profile and suggests clever or interesting conversation starters based on what they've shared. It's not writing the message for you, but it's giving you that little spark to get things rolling.
And this idea goes way beyond romance. Imagine your next team meeting. Instead of the usual awkward small talk, an AI suggests a question that gets everyone sharing a surprising story. Or maybe at a family dinner, it could spark a fun debate about something new, breaking you out of those same old conversations you always have.
Now let's zoom out from our personal lives and look at our communities. Because AI isn't just helping us connect one-on-one, it's also changing how we connect with our towns and local governments. And this is where a growing field called civic tech comes into play. And just check out how it's making civic engagement so much easier. In Greece, you don't have to sit through a 3-hour council meeting anymore to know what happened, and AI summarizes the key points for you. In DC, you can literally ask a city bot questions and get answers from public data. This is all about breaking down barriers and giving everyone a voice. And this connection doesn't just stop at the city limits. It's global. Real-time translation tools are shattering one of the oldest barriers to human connection. You can now have a real, nuanced conversation with someone from another country, pretty much as if you've spoken the same language your entire life. I mean, the walls are just coming down. But, and you knew there was a but coming, it's not all sunshine and perfect connections. When we invite these powerful algorithms into our most intimate spaces, there are hidden costs we really need to be aware of. And, some of them are pretty unsettling. There was this fascinating Oxford study of people using the AI companion app Replica, and they found what they call a paradox of emotional connection. People formed genuine loving bonds with their AI, but it was often a bittersweet feeling, a mix of real affection and this deep-seated sadness because they knew in their hearts that the feelings weren't truly mutual.
And this slide just illustrates the why so perfectly. On one side, you have authentic human empathy. It's messy, it's mutual, it's built on shared, lived experiences. Then, on the other side, you have simulated empathy. It's predictable, it's always affirming, and it's based on recognizing patterns in data, not on genuine understanding. It's like a mirror, not a person.
This quote from an ethical analysis of AI relationships just nails it. The AI can say all the right words. It can mirror our emotions and offer what feels like comfort. But like the quote says, it doesn't know what it's saying. It's an incredibly sophisticated echo, not a true partner in the conversation. And beyond authenticity, there's another hidden cost. AI systems learn from the world we've already created. Imagine it's kind of like a student who only reads biased history books. It doesn't just learn the biases, it starts to believe them, and then it amplifies them in its own work, often in ways we just don't expect.
And the consequences of this can be absolutely chilling. Look at this number from a landmark MIT study. Some facial recognition systems had an error rate of nearly 35% for dark-skinned women, but less than 1% for light-skinned men. That's not a minor glitch. That's a systemic failure that can lead to misidentification, wrongful arrests, and other devastating outcomes.
And this kind of programmed bias, it shows up everywhere. We've seen it in hiring tools that automatically reject qualified older applicants, and in justice system algorithms that unfairly label Black defendants as high risk. I mean, these are not abstract problems. They are real people whose lives are being profoundly impacted.
So this all feels pretty heavy, right? I get it. It's easy to feel overwhelmed. But there's a simple and powerful framework that can help us take back control and think more clearly about any AI tool we're considering using for connection. It's called the REAL framework, and it asks 4 key questions. First, what essential human element is being retained? Are we still having a real conversation here? Second, what part of our relationship might be eroded? Are we losing something important, like vulnerability? Third, what social skills might atrophy from lack of use, like patience? And finally, how can this tool be leveraged for genuine human good? It's a fantastic little mental checklist to run through before you dive in.
Okay, so with that framework in mind, let's get really practical. Here are a few AI life hacks, courtesy of the productivity experts at WorkLifeOS, that you can use to thoughtfully build stronger connections starting right now.
First one, slash the mental load. You know that endless email chain just to find a dinner time that works for everyone? Outsource that headache to an AI scheduling assistant. Free up your precious energy for the actual, conversation. Second, spark deeper conversations. Before your next get-together, challenge an AI to generate a few great questions that will get you past the boring small talk. Third, connect across cultures. Use a real-time translation app to have a real conversation with a new neighbor or a colleague who speaks a different language. It's a magical way to build a bridge. And finally, at work, let AI handle the boring stuff. Automating data entry isn't about replacing people, it's about freeing up people to do what we do best. Mentor, collaborate, and come up with brilliant ideas together. So, here's the crucial point. AI can be a scheduler, an icebreaker, a translator. It can be an incredibly powerful tool for connection, but it is always the tool, never the relationship itself. The power and the responsibility, that lies in your hands. So I'll leave you with this. How will you choose to use it?